Welcome back to The Explainer. So, if you've been scrolling around online lately, you've probably come across those really mesmerizing time-lapse animations of plants sprouting. I mean, they're literally everywhere right now. But have you ever stopped to wonder how they're actually made? Well, today, we're diving into a fascinating workflow we found that completely decodes how these viral AI videos are put together. We're going to look at the exact tools, the precise settings, and the hidden techniques that turn a simple text prompt into an absolutely stunning visual loop.
Let's kick things off with a number that is definitely going to grab your attention, $3,500. According to our source today, the YouTube channel Eyes of Profits, this very specific workflow is generating over $3,500 in revenue every single month. And what's really fascinating here is that every single upload on this channel focuses entirely on plant growth. It's this super hyper-focused niche, and as that number clearly proves, it is an incredibly lucrative one if you've got the right system in place.
And honestly, that makes total sense when you hear what Eyes of Profits says about the sheer demand for this content. They noted that these videos are absolutely exploding on YouTube right now, pulling in literally millions of views. Just think about that for a second. Millions of views. People are completely captivated by this illusion of nature coming to life. And the absolute best part, the real game changer here, is that you can create these entire sequences using nothing but artificial intelligence. You don't need an expensive camera, you don't need a greenhouse, and you definitely don't need months of patience. You just need the blueprint.
All right, so here is our blueprint for today's explainer. 1. The Viral AI Blueprint. 2. Generating ideas with ChatGPT. 3. Creating the base image. 4. Animating the first scene. And 5. Mastering the seamless transition.
Section 1. The Viral AI Blueprint, Decoding the Magic.
So the really crucial thing to grasp right off the bat is how we're dividing up the work between these AI tools. On one side of the equation, we have ChatGPT, which acts as your brain for the ideation and the prompts. On the other side, we have the Google Flow website. Think of this as your canvas and your engine. It's what actually generates the images and animations based on those instructions ChatGPT just wrote for you. By keeping these two roles totally separate, the whole workflow becomes incredibly streamlined.
Section 2. Generating ideas with ChatGPT, the master prompt.
What's actually kind of mind-blowing here is just how automated this whole brainstorming phase is. For step 1, you take the master prompt, which the creator notes is typically kept down in a pinned comment, and you just paste it directly into ChatGPT. Within seconds, the AI goes to work and spits out 10 completely different video ideas. Step 2 is simply picking your favorite. Eyes of Profits gives the example of choosing idea number 2, so you just type the number 2 and hit send. That brings us right to step 3. ChatGPT instantly generates 2 complete scenes for you. It gives you the exact image prompt and the video prompt you'll need for the next phase. You literally don't have to write a single creative description yourself. The AI is doing all the heavy lifting for you.
Section 3. Creating the base image, Google Flow setup.
Okay, so when you're setting up Google Flow, precision is everything if you want to replicate those viral results. Looking at the image setup, the source is very specific about the settings you've got to use. You need to select the model called Nano Banana 2. Then, make sure you set your aspect ratio to 9:16 so you get that essential vertical format for shorts and reels. And just keep your speed at x1. You'll definitely want to keep this blueprint handy because getting these settings right is the absolute foundation of your entire animation.
Once you've got those settings dialed in, actually executing this is a total breeze. We're talking a 4-click process here. You click New Project and wait a sec for it to load, then choose Image. Next, paste in that first image prompt we got from ChatGPT and simply click Send. Within just a few moments, Google Flow processes your prompt and generates a high-quality foundational image that's ready to go. So now we officially have our static starting point.
Section 4. Animating the first scene, bringing it to life.
All right, now let's shift gears and look at the video setup. Back over on the Flow website, you're going to choose Video and then select Frames. Notice how the settings change up a bit here. The aspect ratio stays exactly the same at 9:16 and the speed stays at x1, but your AI model needs to shift over to OmniFlash. You're also going to set a very specific duration of 8 seconds for this particular render.
So how do we actually run this animation? It's super simple. Step 1, head back over to your ChatGPT tab and copy that very first video prompt it made for you. Step 2, hop back into Google Flow, click on that beautiful base image we just generated and select Animate. Step 3, you just paste in the video prompt and hit Send. The OmniFlash model takes over from there, and in a matter of moments, your static image totally transforms into an 8-second animated sequence of a tiny plant beginning to grow.
Section 5. Mastering the Seamless Transition, the Secret Sauce.
Look, pretty much anyone can generate a random 8-second clip these days, right? But making a continuous, captivating loop that actually keeps viewers hooked, that requires mastering what's called the anchor frame. To make sure your cartoon-style plant growth doesn't end up looking like some choppy, disjointed slideshow, you have to physically link the clips together. This technique means taking the very last visual frame of your first video and using that exact image as the starting base to animate your second prompt.
Let's break down exactly how this perfect loop is achieved. And honestly, it is brilliantly simple. First, you just wait for that first 8-second video to finish rendering. Then, scrub all the way to the very last frame of that animation and click Save Frame. Boom, you now have your anchor. Next, you head back to ChatGPT one last time and copy video prompt number 2. Jump back to Flow, click on that saved frame you just created, choose Animate, paste in the second prompt, and hit Send. Just like that, you've created your next scene. And because it started from the exact pixel arrangement that the first scene ended on, the transition is just flawlessly smooth. You literally just repeat this process to build out the whole sequence.
So there you have it. The secret behind these wildly viral, highly profitable plant animations is officially decoded. We've seen exactly how text AI and image AI can be chained together to create these captivating, seamless lips that are currently drawing in millions of viewers. The blueprint is right there in your hands. The process is streamlined, and the potential is obviously massive. So the only question left for you is, what will you create next? Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this journey today. Keep exploring, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next explainer.